Ace's length and his ability to play above the rim kind of make him different, like in how he approaches and how he attacks the basket. He does some Dominique Wilkins like stuff.
Thank you, of course, for joining me today. Appreciate your time. Tons I'm excited to chat with you about from the world of college basketball, but I think you know where we need to start. So the two guys you coached last season at Rutgers, Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey, both are poised to be heading to the NBA and drafted at the top of the board. So for starters, could you just talk about the pride that you have seeing both of those guys going on to the next level?
You don't get too many chances to coach two lottery picks. They were only here for a short time, though. I wish I had 3 years like the old days with some of these guys, but they're headed on to their journey. But it was an exciting year with them. Some ups and downs, as you have with any team, especially playing in this league of 18 teams that are all really, really good. But I think they learned a ton. I think they got better. They're awesome kids, great families, super talented. I can only imagine doing what they can do at 18 years young. And they had fantastic years, and they saw every kind of obstacle. They learned a ton from film. So, I think that's so important here to their development. But it was a fun year, and I look forward to, great things ahead. I think their best basketball is ahead of them.
Right. Dylan Harper obviously has the family pedigree with his dad winning 5 NBA titles. But, for someone who's never seen his game, how would you describe it, and how do you think that'll translate to the NBA? How well do you think that'll translate?
He's blessed, partly because of his family. He works out with NBA players all the time. His brother's in the NBA with the Detroit Pistons. I think for a young basketball player, he has worked out for years. Our location here close to New York City. So he's worked out with Steph Curry and Chris Paul and, all these NBA guys. So he's got a leg up on a lot of kids his age because of his bloodline. But he's unique. He's a lefty. He's 6'6". He is extremely shifty with the ball. He's been blessed with an unbelievable frame that allows him to play the point guard, the 2 spot, the 3 spot. And I even think in time, the way the NBA is kind of morphed, I think he could be a 4-man, as he gets bigger and his body progresses naturally. So a unique player, an ultimate finisher at the rim, left hand, right hand, avoids shot blockers, like has a unique ability to avoid getting a shot blocked and knows how to play too. So he is truly unique. I've been coaching now for 36 years and coached and played at UConn, and I've been around some really unique players. He is a worker and extremely unique in his skill set.
Yeah. Let's talk about Ace Bailey now. I've seen some analysts say he has a potential to be the best player in this draft if he can continue to develop his game. So what's your favorite part about his style of play and also his approach to the game?
He's an energy giver. So he gives coaches energy. He gives his teammates energy. He gives our managers energy before practice. He's unique personality. Like the community, whoever's lucky enough to draft him will love him. He's got an engaging personality, and he's always ready to roll. Like he jumps out of the car and he's ready to practice. He comes into the gym, he's ready to lift weights. He's one of those guys. But he also is 18. He won't be 19 until the end of August. He has extremely quick release. He's very athletic. He's by far the most exciting player in the draft with some of the things that he can do. He makes hard things look easy, whether it's a tough shot or whether it's a baseline drive, which ends up being a reverse dunk. And you just say, how did that happen that quickly? And he truly is a guy I've seen through the years, because we recruited him his freshman year of high school on. I've seen the growth, and how much better he's gotten every single year. And if he takes that into the NBA, and he's going to continue to grow, I mean, he could be one of those guys that for a long time people say, wow, and he's a multi-position guy too. I played him at four positions. So we had to learn. And then if we really wanted to go small at the 5, I could play him at the 5. So he truly is unique in that he could start at the 2, he could start at the 3. He's a good ball handler. Like I had him playing backup point guard when Dylan was hurt and out for some time. So, yeah, really, really unique, in his ability to play multiple positions.
And people love a good player comparison. So when it does come to Ace and Dylan, who would you say their games parallel the most from either current or former NBA players? So starting with Ace on this one, who would you compare him to?
Ace is really kind of unique. There's not many guys, you know, like him that can do the things, that he does. I mean, people have talked about Paul George. People have talked about um, Jason Tatum. Like, I really think he can kind of be like a Jason Tatum in that he can guard multiple positions. He can play on the
Yeah.
ball, off the ball. He makes difficult shots. Every time I watch the Celtics play, I say, like, they're not difficult shots for those guys. Like, they just make those.
Hmm.
So, like, those are the guys that I, kind of think Ace is like. But I do think in time, Ace's length and his ability to play above the rim kind of make him different, like in how he approaches and how he attacks the basket. He does some Dominique Wilkins like stuff. So to take you way back, like my young players don't understand that name and what he means. But when you attack the basket with the explosive hops that he has and creativity, he kind of has some of that in him too.
So for Dylan, who would you compare him to?
I mean, Dylan is, first he can play in the NBA right now and score points. Jalen Brunson's name comes up a lot with the comparisons. He's so much bigger than Jalen Brunson, and he's um, more athletic. Like Dylan will do some stuff that, wow, like I didn't know he could jump like that. So he doesn't show it all the time, but his ability to finish at the rim is elite. But he knows how to play, cerebral, plays at his own pace. Kind of reminds me of Jalen Brunson.